because fucking, what is it? Baton Pass chains anymore.
Hyper offensive a go-go.
Yes.
We should go shopping for some Pokeballs.
Let's go shopping. Typical one.
Oh god, you gotta be such a misogynist, why?
Whoa, look, everybody, that person with the Jigglypuff is gone.
I know he was one of my favorite characters. Oh, come on. God damn it. I will get away from you one day. Wait, no. Yes! I expect me to do that all the time. I just love doing that. Anyway, this part actually I got stuck on when I first played it back in the day because you have to talk to this chick first and then she tells you to go to outskirts stand to buy them. I didn't realize this, so I would just...
Hey, pointless event flags.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, do Final Fantasy games normally have a problem with event flags?
Pokemon Colosseum, it supports PC gaming.
Wow.
All I know is this Pokemon Center, personal computer, Pokemon Colosseum. It stands for so many things. This is so relevant.
PC and it's a Pokemon Center, but it's not red.
Political correctness. Yeah, well, Ori likes to be hipster and blue.
Yeah.
You know, blue master race.
Who the fuck uses red? Except for that red bike right there, and that red hair, and that red.
Pink. It's pink. I think you can fight him again after. What's
I think you can go find him as many times as you want. Like for XP for me.
No, really? I'm sure you can only fight him again once you beat the game, like the standard run.
Guess you're right.
Now, this game is also very generous with money, so we might as well... I mean, this game is very generous in general. Like, it gives you a bunch of potions and stuff, and a bunch of status cure stuff, so we're set for that. We don't need any. Let's just get some more Pokeballs. I mean, let me look how much money we've got off the bat. I don't even... Oh, God.
Why don't you buy Great Balls, then? Huh? Is it too good for you?
Yes. Also, I'm just doing this so I can get a Primary Ball, because I love Primary Balls.
Oh, God. Primary, really, not Premier.
Shut up! I can't pronounce things. But yeah, don't be afraid of like overindulging when it comes to freaking buying, because this game just like gives you money on a silver platter.
I'll admit, like one time I was almost like in an unwinnable situation in Pokemon Fire Red, where Gary kept beating me and I kept losing money, and I couldn't buy it.
I wish the money storage option was in more games than just Gold, Silver, and Crystal.
Yeah.
Because you can't believe how good it would be for like training against the Elite Four.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to risk losing all your money. But then again, your mom is gonna goddamn spend it on like the dumbest stuff.
Berries for everybody.
It's like, hey son, I bought you a birthday gift. It's a car with your money. And also, I hope you don't mind it if I use it. Also, here's one of the greatest characters of all time. Here he comes.
Yes.
One of the swaggest people of all time.
I like his design. I don't know.
What do you think of Mirror B and XD versus this game?
Mirror B and XD was technically a lot more campy.
He was a lot more suave. In this game, I kind of like how absolutely balls to the walls he is.
Yes. Oh God, it's Power Rangers.
Well, I always wonder why does the name only have one R in it? So would I make him like Myroar? Mirror? I don't know. I just pronounce it Mirror anyway. Also, those Power Rangers over there.
What about Miracle Bee?
Well, Miracle Bee. Anyway, posers. Anyway, those three Power Rangers you saw, you get to fight them for your starter Pokemon in a sense, because they give you the option to catch one of the three Gold,
Johto.
Gen 2, yeah, Johto starter.
Johto's easy. Requires much less effort.
Yeah, I think. What should we go for? Oh, they're in the second evolution right away, by the way. So what do you think we should go for?
Let's see. I like Palava.
Yeah, sure. I was thinking Palava anyway. Wow. Well, I know that Lota... Oh, it doesn't matter. These are both coming off of my special attack anyway.
Don't try to strategize in this game. Just go balls out with a crossbow.
That's what I basically did on Mount... See, when I first played this game, I told you that I didn't know how to use the box system, right? So what I would do is that I would constantly... I would just always have Umbreon and Espeon out. So by the time I beat the entire game, Umbreon and Espeon were level 99. Like, not 99, they're like 95 and 96 respectively.
Wow.
So I just swamped Mount Battle only with those two. And I was disappointed to learn
That's what I used to do in Pokemon games, just overpower one Pokemon.
Wow, what an idiot. I've got a Psychic type right there.
I overpower one Pokemon and go balls out with a Blastoise. It's one of my favorite things to say now. Go balls out
wall is weird.
Look at that experience. I think I actually did overpower these guys and go with them my first run.
Well, I mean, you don't have an excuse. I did, sort of. The first couple of battles you run into, the first couple, like the ones you saw before, and this up to here, basically up to here, it really gives you easy choices for when it comes to attacks. You know, Spinner and Duskull, for instance. You know, if you know anything about Pokemon, you'll know which one's a Psychic and which one's a Fight. It just hands you, like, you know, easy Pokemon to hit, easy strategies.
Interesting thing about this game, I remember it gives you a lot more box storage than you'll ever need.
It actually, funnily enough, you should get it because it has a lot less boxes than any other Pokemon game. It's only got 3, allowing a total of like 90 Pokemon. But and then again, you can only catch a total of 48. So, you know, you lose freaking a little bit over half. Alright, there's our shot. Oh, here's the most awesome POW! That's the most violence you're ever gonna get in a Pokemon game.
Even though it was a full punch from Makuhita, and it's just kind of slightly annoying.
I know, right? It's like you think from a Pokemon it would freaking tear a hole in his stomach or something.
Obviously, TDF blocked it with his super pro MLG instincts.
Now, okay, we don't actually have to even damage Makuhita. It gives you the first Pokemon for free. But unfortunately, I want a Duskull.
No, what I did once in Ruby.
Neo, stop being a faggot. I want Duskull.
Oh. No, what I did in Ruby, I had a Master Ball and I had completely forgotten I had one. So when I got the Groudon and I just lowered it down to 1 health and used that, and then I look, oh shit, I have a Master Ball.
See, honestly, the Master Ball is one. I remember reading this article on a cracked. I know, so super legit accuracy. But it actually made a good point of that. You find yourself in video games to rarely, especially in RPGs, to rarely use certain items. Such as I've actually never used the Master Ball in any, and not recently. Within like the last couple of years that I've played Pokemon, I've never used a Master Ball. Actually, even when I first played Ruby, I didn't use a Master Ball. I just lowered Groudon down, you know, manually and stuff.
It's more fun.
Because I always cling on to it. I always think I'm always saving my Master Ball, you know, for the right moment.
I would think it would be more useful against like a roaming Pokemon, you know, like Suicune.
But even then, I was like, no, maybe I'll need this in the future. But it sort of becomes cyclical. I'm like,
I might need this for a wild Farfetch'd.
No, because it's cyclical. Because I keep thinking to myself, you know, oh, I'll need this for later. I need this for later. It doesn't matter what legendary I run into. I always think I need this for later. So I've never actually used like any of my Master Balls. Like, I should just put them all into one game and then go. Okay, so now we have our option of picking from who we want to catch.
I wonder what the green guy has.
Quilava. I believe the red dude is over here. Here is our Quilava. You shall not pass.
Wahahaha.
I like to slow down there for a few seconds.
Yes.
The mystery troops actually come back as the Hexagon Brothers in XD.
Hexagon Brothers are, I'm their #1 fan.
They're the Power Rangers of the Pokemon world. They're just Power Rangers.
They're incredibly inept. This is our first real battle.
Yeah, and it's not gonna give you the Pokemon for free anymore. Go ahead, fight on him. So I mean, it's still pretty obvious what you should use on what. Be really careful. Espeon's Confusion is actually insanely powerful, and I wouldn't suggest using it on Shadows this early on in the game.
No, actually, wait. I thought in this game, with this game in XD, when Shadow Pokemon, their levels were like a certain number plus.
Oh, you know, one thing I like that you can do in this game is that you can actually throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon that's digging. But I think that was in the mainline games too. So since Quilava is digging us, we might as well take care of Spoink because it's gonna get in our asses.
I do like how you can
because Spoink is really annoying in the battle because it ends up tormenting you and preventing you from spamming the same moves again. I know I used Confusion on the Spoink.
As I was saying.
Yes.
I did like how in XD the levels were just 30 plus or 29 plus because, you know, Shadow Pokemon don't level up, but they store their experience.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly never saw really. I didn't really care about that. Yeah, see, this is what I mean by torment. It gets actually really fun.
What I really wanted to do, like I don't have the patience for it though, is to like sort of like play Pokemon, get a Shadow Pokemon, and then sort of like train it until to the point where when I purify it, it will gain like a bunch of fucking levels, like up to level 100, and just watch it go.
Bastard. Yeah. Oh yeah. One thing you should watch out in this game: Shadow Pokemon only have Shadow Rush, which causes recoil damage, which is really dangerous with hard to catch Pokemon like the legendary trio, Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. Because even if you lower them to really low health and like paralyze them, they still can escape even from like Ultra Balls. And then if they use Shadow Rush, they can really screw you over by the fact that they kill themselves.
Disable wouldn't go amiss.
I'll bite him, and I'm just gonna keep lobbing Pokeball. I'll lob a Great Ball at him. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Lob it.
Yeah.
You might score. That's completely over the top.
I know, he's like a ballerina.
I remember one time, I was playing this game.
Shit. Okay, I didn't expect that.
I was playing this game, my uncle was in, oh, what are you doing? He starts to go, whoa! That was his reaction.
Hot damn! I'm gonna deposit my fajita because I don't like it.
Imagine playing that in 3D.
What? Other than animation?
Yeah.
I like how it just tells us everything.
That sounds like something like someone.
That sounds so anime. You close the door to its heart. Only true love can bring out its feelings again.
It sounds like something like a little retard on YouTube would do. Just make a fucking extended clip of Seth or whoever the fuck our main character is throwing that Pokeball.
So I'm just gonna heal up, deposit, save, etc.
No, when I first saw that guy running with his class form, I always thought the class form was chasing him.
I would always just separate them as much as possible.
I was thinking oh my god, that poor guy. That cat never knew class form could be so deadly.
Also downstairs in this, oh god, I hate when this happens. God damn it. Downstairs, you see the stairs ascending. You can go. That's where the trade room is. You can only trade once you've beaten the main part of the game. But
and you can't port Shadow Pokemon. Oh, you evil person.
Oh shit!
Depositing.
I forgot to save. God damn it! I hate when this happens.
Well, you can. Oh yeah, you can. Wait,
you can't save wherever you like in this game. I told you. This game is Game Freak's entry to Square Enix's Final Fantasy or any Square Enix game in general. Yeah. Because you can, there's another example. You can only save at certain points. Let's start purifying. Cool off with that. Replace Umbreon. Umbreon is always a level higher than XD.
Another thing I like in XD that this game doesn't have a purification chamber.
Yeah, okay, the purification chamber in XD was a godsend.
Yeah, and you would not believe how MLG Pro I felt when I purified Shadow Lugia.
I never got to that.
Oh, yeah.
I know that happens. I
find the fucking the perfect flow between resist weak flow. Right. No, not resist weak. I mean just super effective on that. Super effective on this, which is super effective on that.
Yeah. I know how it works, dude. You can explain that when we actually do XD.
I'm explaining it for the people who we are entertaining.
But we can do that when we actually play XD, you idiot. Oh. Anyway, the construction lot is basically foreshadows later on in the game. What was it called again? God, I can't remember what it was called. It was something tower. Pokemon Tower, maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, that's where the final battle of the game takes place. Spoiler alert. But it's just a construction lot for now. Also, here is you can get a bunch of Shadow Pokemon. This is where the Shadow Pokemon are basically being created, so
we gotta cut it off soon?
Huh?
We gotta, end recording soon?
No. It's doing this one shot. Dude, stop spoiling the commentary, man.
Aw.
Derp.
We have to censor that.
We have to talk to this guy first.
What are you, tourist or something?
Right, so... This part always kind of confuses me. I mean, this part, it's not that I get confused, it's that when it comes to recording this part, I got kind of confused, because you have to do with something, all these different things in a certain order and stuff.
Event flags.
Yeah. Event flags are kind of another Final Fantasy comparison is that this game is a lot more linear than other Pokemon games. I mean, don't get me wrong, Pokemon games are pretty linear too. You know, follow a path can only get to certain places after you complete the objectives. But this game has a lot of event flags that you have to do in a certain order that are a lot more specific.
There is one thing I liked about the post game of Gen 2. No, Kanto is very non-linear. You can go wherever you want and just explore.
Right, so I'm only going to be, like, all these people in this place have shadow Pokemon that you can catch. Though I'm only going to be bothering with this chick. She sets out a Shadow Flaffy, which actually becomes insanely useful. Useful, you know, because Thunder Wave, which allows us to paralyze and make catching and credit much, much easier.
Also, her name is Saint Performer.
Saint the Street Performer?
Yeah.
No, she'll give us a lap dance or a hand job. Would you trust someone like... Seriously, what is up with her costume? I don't even understand.
She's a magician. Make your wildest dreams come true.
I can't even believe. Oh yes, hyper mode. How convenient! Actually, I was looking for a time when I could. Oh, God damn it! Now we're gonna be slow as balls. Wow, wrong Pokemon to do it on. Regardless, Hyper mode is basically a mode where Pokemon will go into this crazy frenzy. Their crit rate increases by a hell of a lot, but they also disobey you a lot more often. And it allows you to call them, which cures them out of hyper mode and decreases their shadow bar by quite a lot. Just gonna get rid of her Shroomish for now before it annoys us anymore.
Aren't crits more likely to happen in hyper mode?
Yeah, I just said that. Criticals are more common.
God damn it. I'll have to hang myself now.
Exactly. On video right now, dude. With toilet paper.
Alright.
You may have noticed that Shadow Pokemon gain no experience points. Rather, instead of gaining them right away, they build them up, and when you purify them, they receive all the XP they would have usually received.
They store their XP. Espeon Speed! Harshly Bell.
I know, right? I'm just gonna lob this with another Great Ball, because I don't feel like we can...
You're waiting for the right time to use the Premier Ball. You're going to catch, the final Shadow Pokemon with the Premier Ball.
Yes. I don't know, I guess I could spoil it. The final Shadow Pokemon in this game, the big one that builds up... I should have expected that. I'm a terrible Pokemon trainer, I apologize. One of the things that kind of disappointed me about this game, I mean... When it came to the final Shadow Pokemon, is that the final Shadow Pokemon was Tyranitar, which kind of disappointed me. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tyranitar's an awesome Pokemon, design-wise. Well, just general metagame-wise, overall, it was just an awesome Pokemon. But as a final, it doesn't even compare to XD's final Pokemon, which is just holy shit.
XD's final Pokemon actually had a different color. Because it was Shadow Pokemon harder.
I'm wondering if I should... If I just keep lobbing I'm just gonna keep lobbing Pokeballs and it's new strategy.
Just shower it in Pokeballs. I like how the trainers don't react to the fact that you are throwing Pokeballs at
I know, they're just totally... It's not like in the mainline games where they'll smack it away, hey, don't be a thief. I suck at this game. One thing that made Shadow Pokemon very useful in XD... I think we should stop talking about XD so much and, save it for actually when we play that game. But whatever.